So some very efficient play. I think world record is somewhere in like the mid 500s, which is absolutely absurd. But yeah, Westell showing that they've also got the efficiency card and not just the quick speed. Of course, making a pretty strong case that the speed is a very valuable tool in this matchup, as they are hovering at this 5 pieces per second with very little chance of slowing down.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, that is some crazy speed there, but there are also a lot of holes in the stack, lots of crazy misdrops as well. But Diao is definitely faring worse here. That's going to be...
Yeah, that Z... I think it was either a Z or S miskick. So that is... Yep, that's going to do it. And Westell takes first blood against the #1 seed Diao.
Yeah. We're going to see how Diao reacts to that information. Well, catching up in terms of speed to Westell, and look at that huge spike. Westell able to handle it, cleans up those misdrops, doing very nicely.
That surge was very necessary. Both players very close to the 1 APP. Diao was trying to break out even further from that stat. Westell has had to take a little bit of a breather to survive that really strong onslaught. Sends in all the damage at once, the 24 spike, but Diao keeps the surge alive, and that's going to be more cheese onto Westell's board. You can see, Diao's been kind of like hovering around this like high 3 pieces per second. Still like not at like a terrible speed disadvantage, but definitely seems to be taking their time with some of these stacks. And even though Westell is able to be that consistent 4.5, sometimes it's not going to be the most effective method of getting that W. We are at 1-1.
1-1 indeed. This is going to be the one to take the advantage after this round.
Oh, all right, and DL.
Westell with a bit of a misdrop.
Surge is getting built up now for Diao. Things looking very great for Diao as the column 5 garbage is going to work wonders into a center well. Here's it over. There's the 24 follow-up for the 1 APP finish.
Westell's going to need to step up that efficiency that he's been gloating about if he wants to start standing a chance. This is a bit of a rough start so far.
I mean, hey, block stacking does take a lot of time to find that efficiency, but unfortunately, Diao's usually not going to let any of their opponents...
Yeah, no, Diao's not going to give any room for Westell to do that sort of thing.
We're going to need to be playing very carefully, and Diao able to get a couple of the all-spins in just in time.
Ooh.
Combines the surge with a bit of a spike for 22.
Westell's doing a great job here, stacking clean.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that's a lot of incoming.
Yeah, the down stack from Diao forcing Westell.
Good down stacks from both.
Oh my goodness, the ice spin through the DT. Unfortunately, prevented the last T-spin triple from happening.
It's all about making sacrifices, especially given this situation.
Well, usually the player in the defensive seat is the one making the compromise, but I think in this case it's understandable to go for the DT and then not be able to
but Diao is on the ropes here. Looking real high up as Westell continues to send garbage.
Oh, you do see the misdrop, but the eyepieces are in queue. And
Westell needs one good timed attack here to take out Diao, but Diao is, back to down stacking, back to a safer position. It's going to be quite a bit of back and forth from here, I reckon. TST tower incoming from Westell. Going to be able to maintain that surge.
Oh yeah, 12 back-to-back advantage right now for Westell, doing a couple of T-spin doubles and triples. Gonna send that all as a 24 spike, but Diao has the clean garbage since that surge was so strong. Westell trying with another 20 spike, and it's not gonna phase Diao.
Yeah, Diao still going here. And look at that
Oh my
huge counter
goodness.
to the point where, oh goodness me, that was dirty.
Yeah, Westell had the opportunity to take a quad a little bit earlier, but was trying to play fast enough to get to the next iron cube, but unfortunately was not able to make it. All right, there's a lot of very quick early pressure from Westell. Already
Westell retaliating very quickly.
5.5.
Yeah, 5.5 pieces per second, and Diao getting that eye misdrop. Two factors that just combined to give Westell a win there.
And the eye misdrop it happens to the best of us, especially in tournament. It is a dangerous place to be playing around with these.
Nice triple double there from
Oh
Westell.
my goodness, the
Huge
33
spot.
Yeah, relying on the surge to keep themselves in a good board state. And we've got nice center wheel play, but Westell using the surge to try and keep Diao's board at the top. But Diao able to still keep back-to-back surge, but isn't able to find a skim for the follow-up attack. And Westell evens things up 3-3, just under the 1 APP stat themselves. You can see, Westell is absolutely flying right now, trying to hover around 6 pieces per second with this LST.
Ooh,
with the 30
spike from Diao! Oh my goodness!
300,
so much.
300 APM at peak from Diao, saying you might have the speed advantage, but it means nothing in the face of perfect timing and flawless execution. Though it appears in this case, Westell doesn't really seem to be bothered that much and pulls out another win, and we are 4-4 in our first to 11.
Oh yeah, this is a first to 11, so we won't be seeing that.
I mean, it's a first to 7 now, but like.
Well, yeah, okay. But yeah, no, we won't be seeing the 7-4 curse anymore. Or 7-3 or whatever it was. Oh my goodness, Westell with that quick down stack going at 4.5 pieces per second right about now.
Oh my goodness, and look at how much of that spike from Diao was cheese as well, but Westell counters it so well.
Oh my goodness, both players like right around that 1 APP mark, like holy smokes, what are they doing?
Playing pretty efficiently, if you ask me. And we got a bigger spike coming in from Diao, 210 over 198.
Yeah, insane stuff.
Both of these players essentially just fighting each other to the 1 APP benchmark and beyond. Diao works over to the clean garbage. What a lovely 180 tuck for that L piece. Keep in mind, Diao, Westell both keeping these boards relatively flexible for the time being. Westell not going to be able to get a lot of pressure. Diao has perfect cycling of these eyepieces to avoid the top out. But things are getting a little bit dicey, and the uncertain disadvantage is not going to be an overcoming opportunity. And we are
lots
still
of back and
tied
forth
off
here. Yeah, now it's first to 6.
That is true. First to 6 wins from this point out. We've got TKI from both Diao and Westell. You know, almost finding the PC, but not quite in time. Westell sends enough garbage. All right, Westell gets a little bit greedy with the LST stacking, manages to find the outs in time though. And actually 1 Mino off of an all clear themselves. But unfortunately 1 Mino is enough for death.
Yep. Makes all the difference in a situation like this.
So let's see if DL can potentially set things over to a 2-game difference, or if we will keep seeing another even matchup. You can see Westell look again how fast those pieces are clearing out on the left side. Forgoes a T-spin double in favor of getting the quad multiplier sequence a little bit nicer. Mid-game all clear from Diao that funnily enough, was almost enough for the top out, but due to the lacking of the garbage, that back-to-back surge bonus is not going to be the thing that DL was hoping for, and not going to get the top out over Westell.
And DL once again with that over 1 APP right now, just like right around that 1 APP mark. But Westell is
45 spike plus the extra credit, and Westell still
keeping that 5 PPS going in this situation. Oh, that's not looking too good. No, 270 over 258.
Yeah, and just barely DL manages to get a 2-game win difference in winners semifinals.
Look at this. This is so close.
Oh, and there's the fractal into quad for Westell. Yeah, working with that column 2 garbage, manages to shift over, misdrops the eyepiece, and that extra pressure from Westell so fast, pulling things a little bit closer, 7-6. All right, identical board states to start with the TKI opener. DL takes the garbage first bit, does have a misdrop, working their way around the S piece, but it's not going to kick favorably.
Oof.
Westell just practicing
that's a lot of.
Yeah,
no, that was too much. That was too much messing around there. Now we're 7-7.
And we are at the Osu Deuce. Looks like PCO seems to be the start for DL and Westell.
We've awakened the horde by saying that.
Hey, I didn't fire first. That's all I'm gonna say.
Touche.
Oh, Westell!
Oh my goodness, Diao with those. Diao with those very nice clears.
And that, definitely that little bit of, oh my goodness, and Westell has enough of on the board that they're able to survive and keep this offense going.
Look at that.
Oh my God. What a spin of the Z piece underneath.
Westell is really pulling out all of the wacky spins. 5 pieces per second, too. This is some insane playing. But Diao is starting to get some spikes in.
But again, to Diao's credit, has been going faster to 4 pieces per second. It's still not enough over Westell, as Westell 3 straight takes a lead and is 3 games off from pulling an upset to make it into winners finals. A little bit of choice hesitation. The 32 spike, as we have the overhang problematic on Westell's board, even straight up 8-8. I think we've had 5 deuces in the past 10 matches. Oh, T misdrop there from Westell. Will DL find
lots of misdrops from Westell.
To send Surge. There's the Surge spike, and that's going to lock down another win for DL. 2 games off.
2 games off from winning, but will Westell be able to take another win here? Tie it up once again. We could be seeing a 1-2. It's really hard to tell who's going to come out on top here.
Oh, we're seeing the LS first. Diao forced to break Surge, not able to use it on offense.
Yeah, using Surge defensively is, while it is a tactic, sometimes you don't want to be using it like that. But look at this, Diao building up another one. I think Westell's going to try and build up a Surge of his own here in order to counteract it. Here we are.
Westell's been perfectly clean, and having that Surge is what's keeping Westell alive, but there is a misdrop.
Down stacking it though at 5.3 pieces per second. Oh my goodness, that is some blisteringly fast speeds.
Oh, we've got the mid-game DT from DL keeping back-to-back Surge and the same point.
Oh, and the L misdrop.
And it's 10-8 for DL right now. 1 game off, but Westell has gotten 3 straight before. They're going to need to do it again. if they want to win this set out.
There are some high stakes going on here. The winner will be able to move on to win to what?
Winner's finals and a guaranteed top 3.
Yeah, guaranteed top.
Oh no!
It looks like
on the Z overhang.
That is rough. But looks like Diao's gonna win that in a very, very close game between Diao and Westell there. Like, oh my goodness. Diao with the higher versus score. Westell with higher like APM and PPS. Like, that was so that was so close. That was such a good back and forth between these players. Oh my
straight from
goodness!
Westell, answered by 4 straight from Diao.